Here's another thing that honestly I just have to say this because it's like Candace Owens is right about like I don't know what happened on that subway station, but New York is out of hand. Like, people are on the subway doing all kinds of things that are just completely out of line. Like, we have been watching crazy crimes, and like, I don't know, like, I've got to be honest, the things that I've seen are mostly men, and it's not like just black men, but just men of all ages and creeds. They're just doing these awful things on trains, and they've been hurting people for a while. That's why, like, when I was in New York, I didn't even ride the subway. But, and I don't know, she gave some example of some, like, I don't know, everything is not mental illness. Sometimes people are just enraged and misunderstood. How can you say that better? Like, I think that's why it's probably important for everyone to have, like, a YouTube community. Honestly, I don't know another thing, because it just, so many things are, like, they're sequential, but also it's about, like, what you understand. Like, if you understand poverty, then you would understand how certain people got to where they are. But everyone's story is not the same. And also everyone's, like, quote-unquote mental illness is not the same. Depression, if you are not understanding, is a mental illness. There's other mental illnesses, bipolar, schizophrenia, multiple personality disorders. There's all type of, it's a spectrum, and everyone has their own amount of, like, misunderstandings about the society that in which we live, which is not, this society is, like, not the greatest place to live right now. And I think we can probably all agree at least on that. Like, it's just not, like, it's not this place where you're like, oh my god, everything makes sense and everyone's so kind and we're all here getting along. And it's, I mean, I do think that there are certain things that are happening, like steps that are being taken that are making it, like, a little bit better, but it's like baby steps. Okay, we've got, like, a long way to go before there's, like, some version of progress. Also, yeah, I mean, I think Candace was right for feeling fear when she's at the airport with her children and, like, somebody is, like, attacking or talking about TikTok. I also think, I've got to be honest, like, TikTok is ruining society, especially for the younger generation. They're just so, like, naive and, like, vulnerable to everything, and they think they're just, like, watching other people do weird shit on TikTok, and now everyone's supposed to copy that. Like, stop copying people on TikTok. TikTok is honestly ruining lives. Also, I think it's really important. I think if you're following my channel and you actually want some life advice, I'd encourage you to go to college or university just outside of America for a minute, just so that you get a breath of a society that actually works. Like, we're trying to get there, but we're just not there yet. And, like, there are just so many parts of it that are, like, just not working. It's just, like, not working. And we have to, like, be honest about that, and we have to, like, how do you say, like, move in a direction that comes to the realistic conclusion that, like, as a society, like, we have to do better. We just have to do better. I don't know. I don't know. That's my only take. Also, I gotta say, like, just because I'm black, that definitely doesn't mean I agree with everything that Candace is saying or any of the other black people. Like I said before, like, the black experience is not monolithic at all. Like, we all have something different going on, and especially, that's why I had to make this channel as a space for, if you seek to understand me as an individual, you can just listen to what I said. It probably would not make too much sense for you to listen to other people, because they all have different stories that don't add up, right? Like, you can listen to someone on one side of a lawsuit, but if you've been here for long enough, you've seen, like, crazy shit has happened to me, but then I sued and I won. So, like, the whatever information that you heard and that you thought and that you understood from a he say, she say TikTok or whatever, or word on the street, you know, like, maybe you should actually just go talk to the real person to understand what the fuck is going on with them. And let's be serious, like, a lot of the harm that's coming to, I don't know what's happening with the men. The men in the society have something else going on, which, I'm not male. I don't have some answer, or, like, I don't know. I think that men are struggling and are down bad, but that still has nothing to do with me. And if you're a woman, it probably has nothing to do with you either. But what is real is that, like, we all have kind of got to move forward, and I don't have another thing. I don't really have another thing. That's the thing.